Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Nafs second. Every human child is given a Nafs at the time of his or her birth. Every human being deserves respect by virtue of this gift. Allah in the Quran says, "Verily we have honored the children of Adam." 17/70. To honor means that no one has the right to subjugate or enslave another human being and forcibly make him or her obey his orders. The freedom of will is the basic characteristic of the Nafs, and whosoever tries to rob him of this characteristic wants to take away his God-given dignity. The Nafs owes allegiance to the laws of Allah. He obeys these laws after considering the pros and cons of it. After consideration, if the Nafs finds them useful, he willingly accepts them. Every personality is unique. It possesses the will which provides the basis for every action. Therefore, every action leaves its effect on it. These effects or impressions are permanent. No one can remove, erase, or alter them. This record of actions is known as Amal Nama. Every person's doing have been firmly fastened to his neck, and on the day of judgment we shall place before him a book which he will find wide open, and he will be told, "Read your own record, your own nafs is sufficient as a reckoner against you this day." 17/1450. Every nafs is responsible and accountable for his or her actions. It is mentioned in the Quran, every one must bear the consequences of that which he does, and no bearer of a burden can bear the burden of another. 6/165. Personality develops when it obeys the laws of Allah, values, and becomes capable of promotion to the higher stages of life known as paradise. If the development stops, it disintegrates and becomes unable for promotion to a higher stage of life. This stagnant condition without hope for betterment is described as a life of hell. It is in the Quran Allah takes charge of nafs at the time of death and those not yet dead during their sleep. Then he retains those in respect of which he has decreed death and sends back the others for an appointed term. 39/43. This ayah raises a question about the nafs which is held back in sleep and death. When a person wakes from sleep, the nafs is returned to those who are alive, but dead do not receive it. During sleep, all physical functions of the body are performed in the usual way, and even the unconscious mind is present, only we are not conscious about it. In other words, in this ayah, the nafs means the consciousness or conscious state of mind. Consciousness returns to a sleeping person when he or she awakes from sleep. In the case of death, the relationship of consciousness with the physical body is broken forever. We are not told and have no information in what manner a nafs or consciousness operates after death. At this stage of life, we cannot imagine what form of life waits us after death. We are only familiar to express ourselves through the physical body. It is our iman that life continues after the death of physical body. But we cannot understand the form in which it will continue. But the working of the nafs in the life after life is portrayed as a fact in the Quran.